Howdy folks, I'm Grotto Goblin of the Goblin's Grotto, and welcome to a Bones 6 Tales from the Green Griffin Kickstarter news video. Now this is going to be a quick one, as there's not a lot to talk about, not a lot to update us on. We haven't really seen a lot of new reveals or anything like that, but we've got some very important news today. The Bones 6 Pledge Manager is live. Some of you may have actually noticed you got an email with the headline, "Claim your pledge for Bones 6, coming from robots@reapermini.com. This email will confirm how much you pledged via the Kickstarter and provide you with a claim link. It'll look something like this at the start and then just have a bunch of gobbledygook. What's important is that you click that, follow the instructions that it then provides, and bing bang boom, you've completed the most important of the claiming steps. If you didn't actually participate in the Bones 6 Kickstarter, you missed it or whatever, you can still go to this link here. It'll take you right to the Pledge Manager, where you'll be able to add and complete your orders. Now, the way the Pledge Manager works is pretty straightforward and similar to in previous Bones Kickstarters, so if you're familiar with those, you'll already have a pretty good idea. However, they have rebuilt things and made it a bit more user-friendly and a bit more streamlined. That said, there are going to be a few caveats that you're going to want to keep in mind of that we'll discuss soon. First off, if you're a returning backer, confirm that everything is right. Obviously, you'll have seen a few indications of whether or not things are above board in the previous steps. But once you're in the Pledge Manager, you're going to want to look and see if your email is displayed at the top, along with what remains of your pledge. Now, you can fill out as many orders as you like in the Pledge Manager. You don't have to use all of this money if you don't want to, but why not? You can make multiple orders on the same account, and they'll all be shipped together when the fulfillment process begins. What they won't do, however, is ship multiple orders on the same account to different physical locations. Now, this little bullet right here, I think is maybe important if you are not actually quite sure what to pick up. You just threw in a certain amount and you just wanted to see what your options were later. If you knew that you wanted a core set and 2 expansions, so $125 plus 2 $50 expansions, but you weren't really sure which expansions or you weren't really sold on which ones yet, then you can just confirm for the 125 just if you want that squared away, and then come back later and put in the other 2 expansions once you've decided. And hey, if you, like we said previously, if you've decided that you actually want all the expansions or you want to pick up a third, then you can pay the extra $50 and the rest will be covered with the remaining credit. Likewise, if you had a little extra left over or you changed your mind, maybe you picked up the Men-at-Arms, but you actually want to pick up the Painter's Pick instead, so you can remove the Men-at-Arms, pick up the Painter's Pick, and you'll just pay a slight difference there. But an important note on payment, and this is going to be a little bit of a yay and then a little bit of a oh, okay. So for those who are in the UK, the European Union, and in other areas where shipping historically has been a little difficult for these Kickstarters, or really in general over the past few years, VAT and GST are not being collected at this time for UK, EU, and the rest of the world. They will be collecting US sales tax where applicable, but most importantly, shipping charges are not being collected at this time for anyone. When shipping is charged, they will send a shipping invoice when they are ready to ship your order. After the shipping is paid, the order will be put into the queue, pulled, and shipped. If the shipping cost is higher than you expect or wish to pay, you'll be able to pare down your order and use any leftover credit to pay for shipping. So if you really can't do, say the shipping is $30. If you really can only do 15, then you can go through here and look for something that's maybe about $16 or $14 that you had in the cart, take it out, and the credit will roll over and help you pay for shipping. Ideally, we don't want to do that, but it's totally an option. Returning back to the VAT and GST question, those will be charged at the same time as everyone else is getting these emails. So we'll all be getting these emails at the same time once the shipping begins, or at least the round of shipping that you're in. There's no waves in this Kickstarter, but presumably there will still be informal waves of orders that go out. What this does mean is that you're going to want to keep an eye on this situation. You're going to want to make sure that you have paid for this, but you save the password, all the login for the pledge manager so that you can come back and pay for shipping at a later date. So really, keep an eye out for these emails. Make sure to check your spam folder when the time comes. But to be clear, it will be a while off before this starts. If you did not back during the Kickstarter, all you'll need to do is hit register over here, fill out what it asks, and then you'll be able to add things to your cart just like anybody else. So that's pretty much it. Straightforward, not too much else to cover this video this time around. But one of the most important things to cover, that the Pledge Manager is live and you won't be paying shipping at this time. And that's pretty much it for now. I'll keep you posted if there's more to post. Well, I've been Grotto Goblin, you've been you, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos and want to help support the channel, liking, subscribing, and commenting goes a long way. If you want to support the channel in other means, you can go to the links on the screen, visiting my Ko-fi or my Twitter, following me on either or both. And on Ko-fi, if you so choose, you can buy me a coffee. And I know that thing's probably supposed to be pronounced coffee, but Ko-fi, I don't know, it sounds better. Alrighty, that's all for me today. Don't miss out on these Kickstarter deals. Lock your pledges in. Don't forget that you need to keep an eye out for that shipping invoice down the line. And yeah, I will see you in the next videos. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Stay safe. And if you got them, let's go paint some minis.